siren alarms go off for you?
Yeah.
What does that word encapsulate?
Yeah, so dysfunction is more of a feeling than it is an output. Think about that for a second. You go into a meeting, you go into any meeting here at HGA, you can walk in the room and you can figure out whether there's going to be productivity and executable strategy leaving that room, or if people are just showing up to catch up
For the sake of it.
for the sake of it, right? That's dysfunction, right? Everything's got to move now. Go, execute, 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 execute. That's the speed of the market. Dysfunction slows that down. This may be uncomfortable for you, but I'll give you an example. You ever go on a date when you were like in your teenage years and you really wanted the boy to kiss you?
Yeah.
And you're like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But the boy kept being, so, and do you want to go to the movies? That's dysfunction because he's not listening to learn, reading the room, as they say, and moving towards execution.
And not in the same place that you are.
And not in the same place.
Yeah.
And so dysfunction creates that not in the same place. And it is one of the quiet killers of enterprise. And it's palatable. You walk into some companies, like go to a doctor's office, dentist office, chiropractor's office, go to a law firm. You walk in, it feels heavy, right? It feels like, ooh, this is kind of, right? That feeling is dysfunction.
And so when it comes to where you come in, do you have a bunch of different approaches? Because there's a bunch of different kinds of dysfunctions?
Right.
Or do you have sort of, or is it just like your experience that helps you?
Yeah, so the way you tackle dysfunction, and I've developed a 4-step process to move a culture from where they are, their X, to their Y, their WHY. And that 4-step process, the first step is called discovery. And so we're going to talk about and learn about, and I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and I'm going to sit in the back of the room and observe, who are we? And that's important. Who are we when we come to work, right? And so the way that you tackle dysfunction is giving people the opportunity, whether it's individually with me or with their leader or over time with everyone else in the company, to talk about how they feel when they come to work. Think about that. Dysfunction happens when you show up to just fit in instead of showing up like you really belong, and that it's a safe space for you to really say, this doesn't work. Why am I in this meeting? How many people would say that in a company today? Well, the more that would say it, the less dysfunctional it is.